once again starting a vlog directly after recording a wrap-up video. This may become a tradition. It's mostly because I've already done my makeup and I'm like, what else can I film? Hello, it's good to see you. I always enjoy these vlogs. It's like a nice little catch-up moment for us. I have lots going on. I'm making tons of bracelets right now. I'm also trying to get back into journaling because I've kind of forgotten about that for a few months. So let's just hang out. I just came back from my super exciting trip. Been planning this trip for like 2 years. Finally did it. It's my Europe trip. I went traveling across Europe by train, which was really exciting. I took a train from London to Brussels, which is in Belgium, stayed there for a couple of days, then went to Luxembourg, stayed there, then went to Switzerland, stayed there for a bit, then into Germany, and then into the Czech Republic, which is where my sister lives. And I stayed there for a week, and we did a bit of traveling across the Czech Republic as well, which was really, really fun. It was just a really fun trip in general. It took 2 weeks to do all of that. I'm very proud of myself because I did all of my content for the entire 2 weeks that I was away with daily Instagram posts, might I add. I don't think I've ever done that in the history of ever, at least not for this long, so very proud of myself. There were videos every single Saturday, there were Instagram posts, there were TikToks, there was lots of stuff going across everything, and I'm trying to keep the momentum going. I've already had 2 videos currently that I recorded, which is the wrap-up and also a tutorial for the Greek wave bracelet. Oh, that was a separate nightmare, which I'll tell you about in a second, but the trip itself was really, really fun. I also took a bunch of bracelets with me because I've been trying to wear my bracelets out more, and so I wore a bunch of my bracelets with me on the trip, and that was really cool, just to, like, you know, wear my bracelets out, take pictures with my bracelets. It was really fun. I also took a couple of books with me. I read The Secret History while I was mostly in Switzerland. It took me like 3 days or 4 days to read that because I was just so into it. It's one of my friend's favorite books. She recommended it to me, so I was reading her favorite book. She's currently reading one of my favorite books, which is Jade City by Fonda Lee. Highly recommend that one for anyone into political fantasy, kind of modern world, gangster, family vibes. Really fun, really cool magic system as well. So that was really fun, and now I'm back. And I got back, and just as I said, so I had content for the entire time that I was away, which I was really proud of myself for. And then I came back and I'm like, okay, I need to film something because I didn't have any videos going out after the point I was back. I came back on a Monday and I post videos on Saturdays. So for the Saturday, I recorded a Not With Me. I managed to get that done quite quickly. The bracelet itself took like 3 or 4 hours, I think, to film. And then I was able to do the voiceover and publish the video quite quickly, so that was good. Then I'm doing the wrap-up for the week after and Greek wave bracelets, which is the next tutorial that I'm publishing at the time of my recording. Ooh, why did I? So when I did the ladybug bracelets, right? Which were these? I did the ladybug chain bracelets as a tutorial. I did 5 of them. They are on a card, so I can actually hold them up together. I did 5 of them for the tutorial because I thought it would be really cool to just, like, you know, show them as a collection and show you how many cool different bracelets you can do and like color combinations and stuff. I find it really cool when people make multiples of a pattern, and I like seeing that, so I thought it would be really cool for me to try to do that for a tutorial as well. And I did this, and this was really successful because it's 5, first of all, but then it's also a bracelet that's really easy to repeat. So I could do 5 of them quite quickly and really easily. Tell me why I decided to do a collection for the Greek wave bracelets as well, and I didn't decide to do 5, I decided to do 8 because I couldn't stop myself when I was choosing the colours. I was like, I want to do all of them. So I have now started 8 Greek wave bracelets, which is a ridiculous number of bracelets to start. And it's taking me forever. It took me a week to just do 5 of the waves, and I'm doing them like 1 wave at a time across each bracelet, so all of the bracelets are currently at the 5 wave stage. But yeah, I don't know why I decided to do that. I thought it would look really cool. I'm also recording, I recorded like every piece of the process of how I was making these because I want to create like a couple of TikToks. I have like a few TikTok ideas that I want to do, and I'm also doing like a step-by-step photo thing. Anyway, if you don't follow me on TikTok and Instagram, then you should. I create custom content for that, and like specific for Instagram, specific for TikTok. Anyway, that's kind of my focus now. I need to get these bracelets finished, but then I also need to make videos for TikTok and Instagram. Photos as well. That's the vibes currently. And here they are all finished. I love this pattern. I had a lot of fun making it and I never want to make it again at the same time. 8 was too many, but I love how they turned out. I love how I did the loops for them as well. It's a basic loop that is joined together with a square knot. But yeah, the tutorial for these is now out. Some of these have very twisty ties now because I've been wearing them out and matching them to my outfits. This looks really cool, and equally on the other side as well. It's actually been a month in between the last vlog clip and this one because I forgot that I was filming this vlog, but here we are. I have a new set of nails, which I love. These are probably my favorite nails I've ever done. And they have little frogs on them, specifically because I was making these bracelets and I wanted them to match my nails. And I think they do, and I think they're so cute. I just love these. I'm trialing a new thing, so I did a shaped alpha tutorial, and these bracelets I'm just posting as a fun video kind of matching my nails to my bracelet video. But I am doing a full tutorial for this bracelet specifically on TikTok and on Instagram. It won't fit on YouTube Shorts because there's a 60-second limit. And I'm curious to see what the response to that is going to be because I've never done like a proper tutorial. I guess I have kind of, but not really. So I'm curious to see what that's going to be like. Even if it does well, I'm probably not going to do it again because that was just a ridiculous amount of effort. But we'll see. I'm trying something. I've just been experimenting with my socials quite a lot lately. I've been doing a bunch of like custom videos and posts specific to my socials, and I've been enjoying it quite a bit. I also did this bracelet, which is a bracelet that I did to match my previous set of nails. The colors I think match quite well. The bracelet vibe doesn't really match that well, so this one was kind of a fail in my eyes, but I'll leave that video linked in case you want to watch it, because it was quite fun. I just didn't achieve what I set out to. Let's just say that. This is also what my bookshelf looks like. And these are where bracelets that I'm working on live. They just get taped to the wall of my bookshelf so I don't forget about them. And here we have a list of TikToks and Instagram reels that I was working on. This is a bracelet that I started for a knot with me. It's got 32 strings. It's one of the widest bracelets I've worked on in a while. I've put it on pause for now just because when I have a fresh set of nails, I try to record tutorials and such, whereas fresh nails don't really matter for a knot with me that much. So I'll get to this once these grow out a little bit more. In the meantime, I'm working on a tutorial with these colors. I just started cutting my string. I filmed that for short form video. I do that every time I start a bracelet now. And I even have cute new scissors to make it a little bit more pretty. I did poke myself with these and it was very painful and actually bled a little bit, so be careful with your scissors. Yeah, I'm working on this for now. Let's get to it. I just finished filming this tutorial and I made a mistake while making the tutorial bracelet. And I hate it when that happens because I made a mistake right here and I noticed it only when I had already done like all of this row. So I could just like go back and do it and fix it, which is what I ended up doing really, but ideally I would have undone this entire thing and you know, I hate it when that happens, but it's fine. I think I can voice over it somehow and figure it out. I need to finish this bracelet now. My new journal arrived and I'm so excited. I pre-ordered this journal a while ago and it finally arrived. Look at the spine. Got this gorgeous rope on it and this is the front. I just love it. It's even better than I imagined it when I looked at it on the listing. It is stunning. And it has a really cool print on the back as well. And even on this first page, that's all ropes as well. I love it. It's by Outtro and Olive. This is my second journal from them, and I love it just as much as the first one. This is going to be my new memory journal because the one that I was using previously, which is this one, is starting to run out of space. And it's also getting a bit bulky. And I also want one that's smaller. Like they're very different sizes and I want one that's smaller. Because you know what? Sometimes I don't have that much to say. Sometimes I just want to make a journal entry about my day. Like today, for example, I'm filming this on the 4th of July. It was the UK general election today. And I just want to cut up my polling card and, you know, commemorate the fact that I voted. Because I think it's important to vote. And that's not going to take up a lot of space. It's going to take up maybe a page. Whereas the other one was so big. I want to be able to just journal about everyday things and not have to make each spread like a big thing. So I'm really excited. And I think we can do my first journal entry together. I already have a few things pulled together. So I went to the Eras tour in London and I saw Taylor Swift, and that was really exciting. And this is my little wristband from the concert. I kept the little tab that they give you so that I can pull it out and the lights still work. And sometimes I pull it out and I stare at the light and it reminds me of the fact that I was at the concert, and it's cute and I like it. But yeah, if you put the tab back in, it stops blinking and it keeps the battery alive for longer. But what I did do is I did cut this up. It was together as a wristband, but I did cut this up specifically because I wanted to cut out the logo. And I want to paste this into my journal to commemorate the event. And then I also have a little box for like keepsakes and stuff, and I think I'm going to put that in there once the battery dies or once I stop playing with it. But then I also printed off some pictures from the show. This is the last part of the show where the dancers and Taylor are all bowing, and there's confetti and there's fireworks at the top. This, I think, was Lavender Haze, and I think both of these, I made them really small, but both of these are Bad Blood. So anyway, I had a blast. It was a great concert, by the way. I really loved it. So I think my first page is going to be dedicated to Taylor Swift. I thought we could do that together. And I think I want to write my name on the book belongs to at the top, of course, because I always do, but I'm going to do that later. I think I'm going to leave this one blank, and I'm going to start on this page instead. I got these clips to help me kind of keep my journal pages open, because otherwise it just does that. And I'm using a piece of packaging from a lipstick to kind of go over the edge of the page, and then I clip onto that so I don't directly clip onto the page. It provides a little cushioning, and I don't know if it actually helps, but in my mind, it does. I'm trying to do less damage to the actual page. Yeah, I have a general idea of how I want to arrange this. Usually I print off pictures of different sizes and then I figure out how I want to arrange them. But obviously this goes on top. That's my wristband, and that's also the title. So that's going to go on top. This is the closing part of the show, so it's going to go on the bottom, and I think bottom right. And then maybe this goes with it, somewhere like that. I also have to think about like positioning and text. I need to make the pictures arranged a certain way so that I don't kind of, like I don't want to put it in the middle because it then breaks up the text. I can put these here, or put them at the top actually. Yeah, I think that would work. Put them at the top to kind of do a title, and then maybe write the date that I went and that it was at Wembley Stadium. I think that'd be really good. And this is how the page turned out. I really, really love it. I love that I was able to incorporate the confetti from the concert. I only managed to get 2 pieces, but I think they work really well here. I added some stickers on top for some extra sparkle. The pictures look wonderful, and the wristband as well, and I'm very proud that this is the first page in my new journal. I'm curious what else I'm going to create in here. It's so gorgeous.
I've also been working on bracelets in the meantime. This is a bracelet that I made for a tutorial. I need to finish editing the tutorial for this bracelet and it's going to be the next video that I publish. I think it's really cute, and this is the zigzag bracelet. It should be out by the time that you watch this tutorial. I am also working on a knot with me. This one is taking a really long time because it's so many strings. But I am over halfway done with it. I usually make my bracelets around 15-16 centimeters. So not that long to go, though this did take several hours, so actually maybe quite a while to go still. And I think this is where I will leave you for today. So thank you so much for joining me on my vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoy these little hangout sessions that we have. So hopefully you made a bracelet or did something else while you were hanging out with me. Before I go, I want to give a special shout out to my patrons and especially my top supporters. It is with their support that I'm able to create the videos that I do on this channel. And if you also want to support the work that I do here, the link to that is in the description. My book, The Beginner's Guide to Friendship Bracelets, is also now out and it's available for purchase anywhere you typically buy books. There is also a direct link in the description. But in any case, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!